Our four-wheel drive road trip has brought us to the quaint town of Westonia, where the goldfields meets the wheat belt. Don't let the opportunity to explore here pass you by, it's well worth a look. Westonia is a charming town nestled amongst 4,000 hectares of salmon gum, morrell and gimlet woodland. The town was named after Alfred David Weston, a local sandalwood cutter and prospector in the area. As like most towns in the Goldfields region, Westonia has a rich gold mining history, and you can see that when you look at the street signs, with each street named after a mineral. Just outside the Westonia Caravan Park, you'll find the start of the Woodlands and Wildflowers Heritage Trail. This 4-kilometre walk trail will take you through the Westonia Common Woodland and back into town past the historic points of interest. As the name suggests, keep an eye out for wildflowers when they're in season. The buildings have been lovingly preserved to reflect its Edwardian origins. Old buildings have been restored and new buildings have been constructed in a style that reflects the past. And make sure you check out Westonia's Hood Pen Museum, open 7 days. It's fantastic. The colourful exteriors of the facade Shopfront Project aim to recreate how the main street would have looked during the 1900s mining boom. You can see the bright red doors of the fire station behind me. They can also be found on the front of the original bank and the greengrocer. We're on our way now to check out the surrounding tracks and sites in the area. So Chris, it's so important when we're out on these rural roads that our cars are performing at the top of their game. Do you have any tips on how we can make sure they're doing that?
Yeah, Nikki, there's some simple things you can do. First is, and the most important would be, to maintain your vehicle regularly by having it serviced by a professional, ensuring that you're only using good quality aftermarket accessories if you're choosing to fit them. And just recently, for instance, we just fitted a new Manta exhaust to the Ranger, and that's given us a better performance when we're towing especially, and even normal driving, and it reduces the exhaust gas temperatures, which makes the vehicle perform that much better.
Are these custom made for each vehicle?
Yeah, Manta manufacture their exhausts in Cunderdin, so they have something to suit pretty much every vehicle out there. And if you've got custom accessories like a long-range fuel tank, then they can modify it to suit.
Right, and do you have any other tips for things that we should be adding to vehicles to make sure they're at the top of their game?
If you're doing a lot of off-road travelling, then making sure you've got a good set of even all-terrain tyres is a big difference. It gives you better grip when you're driving. And even something as simple as like an aftermarket throttle controller can be a game changer. It removes that throttle lag that most modern utes in particular have, and just gives you that a bit of better performance as you're driving.
Well, I'm pretty confident with our vehicle's capabilities after finding out exactly what's helping them tick. Looking forward to really testing them out at our next stop, Coolgardie.